Welcome to the March edition of the First Friday video. We're coming to you today from the former home of VCKs. This will be a busy month for Arkansas State, starting with a visit from the Higher Learning Commission on March 5th and 6th. We'll also receive the results of the Huron study and begin the process of a new strategic planning initiative here on our campus.
But today, we want to start off talking a little bit about our past.
The preservation of the K's house has been a goal of a group of faculty, staff, and local residents for several years. Among the unique features VCKs built into this house was a special rack in the basement to store all the blueprints of the campus buildings. He knew that below ground, those precious records would be safe. Now his house begins a new journey as the home of Arkansas State Heritage Sites program and as the public display for Governor Mike Beebe's archive. In fact, today we are coming to you from a replica of the governor's office from the 8 years he served as our governor. We are proud that as a graduate of A-State, he chose his alma mater for his papers and for his institute. There are some other old houses on our campus that alumni will recognize, the collection of modest homes used by faculty, married students, and others over the decades. One of them was converted by our social work program into a simulation laboratory for our students. Instead of building a special space, our faculty came up with this innovative idea.
Now, A-State students benefit from a place where they can literally walk into almost any scenario our faculty can imagine. It is the first of its kind in our state.
These are the type of innovations our faculty are involved in to benefit our students. The Simulation Training and Research House was the dream of our co-chair of our social work program, Associate Professor Dr. Patricia Guy-Walls.
Students in programs ranging from disaster preparedness to child advocacy can use the space for training.
Each month, I also want to take a moment to recognize some of the efforts of people like Dr. Walls, who are doing special things for our students. One of them is Jennifer Sallow, who heads up our Competitive Fellowships and Scholarships program.
Over the past few years, Jennifer has worked with students on applications for prestigious scholarship programs. Recently, Candria Driscoll of Sheridan became the 4th A-State student to earn a Gilman International Scholarship.
And Jennifer also helped Desiree Green of Little Rock, Arnell Jones of Osceola, and Cameron Mealing of Jonesboro to become the first Fulbright Scholarship winners in A-State history last fall. As a result, A-State is now ranked among the top producers of Fulbright students. Just last week, we learned that Braylon Hunt from Harrison is one of our 4 finalists in the state for a Truman Scholarship. Congratulations to Jennifer, our students, and we are looking forward to even more next year. Another group we want to recognize is Dr. Jill Simons and the Completion Commission. I've mentioned several times before how important retention is to our goals, and their work has led to one of our best first-year retention rates from the fall semester to the spring semester that we've ever experienced. 91.5% of our freshmen came back for their spring semester.
And we're making great progress in recruiting with the largest number of students have accepted admission to Arkansas State. Our next task is to make sure that they decide to make Arkansas State their home in the fall. And March 3rd, we have a special event for juniors with Pact Preview Day. We're starting the conversation with them about what they need to do to be ready for the application process.
So like we said last month, if you see visitors around town, help us recruit them to come to Arkansas State University. Speaking of community collaboration, the construction fence is going up and the heavy equipment should be rolling in this month for the start of the Red Wolves Convention Center and Embassy Suites Hotel. Another one of our public-private collaborations is paying off for the university. I was recently told by Dr. Ron Johnson, our pre-professional studies advisor, that the number of A-State students indicating that they want to prepare for medical school has increased more than 30% since our partnership with NYIT's College of Osteopathic Medicine started here in Wilson Hall.
It's amazing to see those future doctors walking to class each day, but it's even more exciting to know that we're seeing more biology, chemistry, and pre-med majors choosing A-State. It's a win for our community and a win for our university. We told you last month about the start of the Pact Fact initiative to raise awareness on the problem of sexual assault on university campuses. This month, the conversation continues with the Pact Fact Walk and the announcement of speakers and other campus events.
To sit here today in the space that our founding president faced the challenges of his day provides both inspiration and comfort for the challenges of our day. There are challenges for Arkansas State University on the horizon. The landscape of higher education is changing not just in Arkansas, but across the entire United States and even around the world. Our university has always been flexible, adapting first to distance learning for our place-bound students through closed-circuit video in the 1970s, and then into online programs in the 21st century. Our university has weathered tough times. The challenges to our budget today are difficult, but remember that VCKs had to rebuild a school that burned to the ground, literally. Our university has rebounded from great global challenges like many other state universities. Arkansas State was almost closed for lack of students during World War II, for example, only to bounce back into the educational economic engine of the 1950s, 60s, and 70s.
We know that Arkansas State will become stronger and achieve great things in the coming years.
We want to invite our faculty, staff, and students to join me and our System President Chuck Welch on March 13th in the Union Auditorium for a campus town hall to discuss the Huron Consulting Report. We will begin at 4 p.m., and if you cannot attend, we will stream the event live. All right, that's all for this month. Don't forget you can reach me at chancellor@astate.edu or follow me on Twitter or Facebook at KDAMP. All right, everyone, wolves up.